This is the Unhip Almond 360. Ready for action. Donald Trump grabbed the election by the pussy. Donald Trump grabbed the election by the pussy. Donald Trump grabbed the election by the pussy. Woo! Trump 2016. I am so pumped. I tried recording something this morning to talk about the election last night and early this morning, and a follow-up on all my videos yesterday. I tried doing it, but then I had too much space on my cell phone and it cut out on me. So now it's evening, the day after. It's about 4:40 p.m. And I am just super pumped that Trump won. I am very happy with the results, and it's still a long battle. It's totally unknown what's going to happen with the Republicans cooperating with Trump or not, because we know the Republicans do not like anybody that's outside. Most Republicans anyways. So the big thing I'm hoping for is that whatever remains of the Tea Party type Republicans and any new people coming in, that they join an alliance with Donald Trump on trying to make this country great again and try to get rid of things that is harming this country, like Obamacare, like immigration reform, like terrorism, or the potential threats of terrorism, bad foreign policy deals that Barack Obama got us into. All those things we need to correct. We need to work on, or the Republicans and Trump needs to work on. But as citizens, we need to be more vocal too. We need to call our representatives. We need to let them know that we support Trump all the way. Otherwise, there's going to be a price to be paid at the next election cycle where we try to vote out those who are not helping Trump. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. I know this won't solve all the problems in the world. Probably never will. When it comes to freedom and liberty and the Constitution of the United States, you always have to defend it. You always have to do whatever it takes to maintain it. It's never easy to maintain freedom. It's never easy to maintain liberty. It's never easy to maintain our rights. It's always a battle. It's always people, and like I said, I think most Democrats are huge control freaks. Huge control freaks. And their ultimate goal is just to control every single one of us, to micromanage us into, well, I know for most Democrats, they want to be into a one world order. I mean, that's the one thing I noticed on some posts from family members and friends, are like they're super pissed off that Donald Trump's going to ruin everything when it comes to the United Nations and globalism and all this other stuff. When any person who knows anything about freedom or liberty, who loves freedom and liberty, knows you can't, it's very difficult, extremely difficult. Probably the antithesis. A one world government is the antithesis of freedom and liberty. We have to maintain our own sovereignty in order to protect our freedoms, rights, and liberties. I do not want to go into a one world government. I don't want to have one government controlling our country. I mean, we've got billions upon billions of fucking Muslims in this world. I don't want their influence, their laws that they want to instill. And you know they're going to want to instill Sharia law if there was a one world government. And one world government, in all likelihood, would probably promote only one religion. So that is something I don't want. Any freedom-loving, liberty-loving American or even citizen of any country in the world that loves freedom and liberty, they don't want that either. So I just get a kick out of people crying and being scared that Donald Trump is president. It's laughable and pathetic. It's more funny to me, I think, although in a dark way, it's extremely pathetic. It's just so pathetic. I have never, ever, during my whole life, well, my adult life anyways, and even when I was a child during the elections, I never cried over any results I didn't like. My God, I didn't vote for Clinton the second time around. I voted for Ross Perot. Did I cry my eyes out when he lost? No. I voted for Dukakis my first time ever voting in an election. He didn't win. Did I cry my eyes out? No. I went on with my life. I know there's more to elections and politics than just going out and vote. You have to, especially in this day and age of social media, you have to be involved, whatever that may be, involved in making videos about your political views or your religious views, networking with friends and other people. I think the huge thing about social networks is being able to network with people that are like-minded, being able to network with people and find out you're not alone, that there's lots of people, millions of people that agree with your political positions, or most of your political positions, or at least agree with the concept of freedom and liberty. And that's the one thing I like about social media, is that I am not alone. I know I'm not alone. And we're united. The people that I talk to on the internet, via messages, but even so, that's communication. And just letting them know, hey, I'm thinking the same way. I'm voting for Trump. I'm getting the word out. That's what we do. What other presidential elections? Oh yeah, Barack Obama did not vote for that guy. Neither the first election that he tried and the second election that he tried and won in both. He didn't win. Or he won. My guy, McCain, lost. He was pathetic. Maybe that's why I didn't cry, because I knew McCain was a weak leader. Same with Mitt Romney. I voted for Mitt Romney, and he was so lackluster. And it's quite fucking amazing how Trump did what McCain and fucking Mitt Romney couldn't do. And it's just invigorating to see that. To see that if you can bring in a guy who has balls, who has the guts, who has the stamina to go into an election, take chances, not be afraid of political backlash or social backlash just because he said a mean thing, just because he said something politically incorrect, just because he hurt somebody's feels. I mean, my God. That's why I voted for Donald Trump. He doesn't give a fucking shit about hurting people's feelings. What he cares about is trying to turn this country back on course from this crony capitalistic socialistic system to more of a pure capitalism system where the government keeps its nose out of business, out of people's business. It's not the government's duty or right in this country to dictate how we live our lives. And that's why I voted for Donald Trump. He's going to change things in regards to how this country is run. He's going to do whatever it takes to help decrease taxes, to decrease spending, to figure out how to cut that, cut the deficit. He is actually going to roll up his sleeves and try to do something. And the Republicans better get on board. The Republicans better take advantage of this. Don't ally yourself with the fucking Democrats and work on what you promised your voters what you were going to do when you got elected to your positions, especially those who are in the Senate. Follow what you promised you would do for your constituents. Not compromise with the Democrats like you did with Barack Obama in office. It's fucking a losing option. You will just piss off more Republicans. Don't worry about bringing new people in the fold. As long as you stick to your principles, if you have principles, if you believe in freedom, if you believe in liberty, if you believe in constitutional government, stay with the Republican Party and promote that and do what you say. If you don't believe in freedom and liberty, if you believe there should be restrictions on freedom and liberty and restrictions and give more power to government to control people's lives, then leave the Republican Party. I don't want you in the Republican Party. If you're not for freedom and liberty, if you're not for limited government, then I don't want you in the Republican Party. You can go ahead, turn tail, and join the Democrats. I don't want you in the party. As long as you show what you're doing and preach freedom and liberty, preach what it means to be a real American, what it means to run a government via the Constitution, it will be a winning option. More people, and I used to be a bleeding heart liberal too when I was young, but I saw the light, and I've always known I was like more of a libertarian constitutionalist type of person. So, but I was stupid back then. You know, I fell for all sorts of professors at college saying, oh, you need Democrats in the office, blah, blah, blah. And then when you get older and you may have your own job and you're trying to pay fucking bills and trying to pay off the student loans that you paid your fucking teachers that told you or told me who to exactly vote for, and find out that's all fucking bullshit. I learned rather quickly that I'm more of a constitutionalist, and the Republicans, I'm not saying they're constitutionalists, but they're a lot better than the Democrats, and I'll stick with the Democrats, and I'll stick with Donald Trump too. Donald Trump's probably more of a constitutionalist than anybody else. Well, maybe there might be, well, you got Rand Paul. Rand Paul would probably be a true constitutionalist, but there isn't a lot like that. So, but yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm laughing at people in my mind. I'm not laughing directly in their face, but I just have to laugh at the reactions people are having that Trump won. It's just hysterical. It's like, I did not go out and burn buildings. I did not cry. I did put like a post like, I didn't want to see Barack Obama win. Well, you guys voted for him. You're going to have to deal with this bullshit. But I never was like, oh, people are just so hateful. I never accused anybody of being hateful for whatever they voted for. Never. I may accuse them of maybe being a little stupid, some of them, or naive, but I've never said anybody was hateful, and I never cried because of a lousy election result. Never, ever done that, and I never will. You go on, you survive, you learn from the experience, and you move on. That's what I've always done. It's probably the reason why Trump won, because those who have experienced losing or even experienced winning, and then the Republicans turn around and disappoint us anyways, we move on. We carry on. We do whatever we can to get the people that we want in office, and we succeeded this year. We succeeded. Now the big thing to do is the big work, is to just be communicative with your representatives, sending out support and just saying, hey, let's get this together. Let's build the wall. Let's restrict Muslims into this country until we figure out this terrorism thing. All sorts of things we can do to help improve this country and make it great again. And I'm so pumped and I'm so excited. And that's about it for me for today. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.